Is poppin', everybody? Empress J, your healing oracle, checking in for another day and another message. As usual, you probably can't see me, but you already know. Ain't about the looks, it's about the message, right? So, I'm heavy on my music that I listen to because it gives me clarity and it helps me with my thoughts, right? So I was just listening to this song called Mind by Green Tea Ping, and she said, I want you to help me through, but it wouldn't be fair on you. I still don't know what's up with me. I'm constantly just battling in my mind. Yeah, I'm in my mind. So, with that being said, all right, let's talk about that. Hello. Let's talk about how we be in here, and I be up in my brain constantly thinking things through. I done already had like two different thoughts the things I wanted to do today, and I went into my head, into my mind, and battled those thoughts, and a different route came out. So like, are you making sure that you're bringing your best A game when you're going to deal with people? Like when she said that, that sparked something in my mind. I'm constantly just battling things in my mind. I want you to help me through, but it would not be fair to you because I'm constantly battling in my mind. Be mindful of the people that you attach yourself to. And it's not all negative on their end. They could be in a great headspace. Yes, we need inspiration. A lot of times we could be drawn to somebody whose life is 100% together and they have all their ducks in a row and everything is good for them, right? While we're battling ourselves, we're battling in our mind, we're battling the forces against us. Is that going to be fair to them to take on your stress and trauma as well? See, when you're not in a complete right mind space, I'm learning this and I'm seeing it in my own life. The right things, the right people for you will be very small. Your circle has to be kept small at that time because everyone cannot handle you on every level. And they cannot handle every level of your life. For some people, it will push them away. Okay, so you have to be mindful of that. And you have to remember that, yes, you may want a relationship. Yes, you may want to, feel that human touch and affection and all that. But is it the time right now in your life for that? Is everything in alignment for that? Or would you be potentially finding the right person, but bringing still some situations that may not be of the greater good for another person? You have to be mindful of that and then preserve yourself for the right time. So you know that, like, okay, I done already handled 7 different things, areas in my life that were very difficult, and I smoothed them out where they're at like a good place right now. But there's still 3 other areas of my life that I still have to work on, which could potentially lead a relationship, a good relationship, down the wrong way because my mentality, me being still battling things within myself, within my mind, may ruin my connection with the right person. So I don't want to ruin anything that's meant for me. No. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to preserve myself for the right time. I'm going to wait. There's a lot of things that are glittering all around me, but I'm not biting. Okay, I'm not biting because I'm preserving. I'm getting my weight up. I'm getting my brain power up. I'm learning to stop battling in my mind. Okay, I'm learning to deal with the things that I need to deal with. Handling my emotions in the correct manner. Handling my children's emotions in the correct manner. Handling things in my life that may come that are unexpected. Learning how to deal with those things. So when it happens in the right relationship, I will be the right person. Okay, when my Mr. Right comes, I got to make sure that I'm Mrs. Right too. Or it was all for nothing. Okay? So with that being said, just be mindful, like consciously aware. That's what we're going to be. We have to be consciously aware of everything. yes, am always thinking about different things. So now I don't put myself in bad positions that I used to when I was younger, from not thinking things through, from just only feeling through everything. I wasn't thinking through anything. I was just feeling through it. And I was adjusting my sails to my current feelings, not to what I needed to be doing for the end result. Because I wasn't in alignment for my assignment in any kind of way. I was in alignment to learn, okay? And recognizing that too. Like, okay, well, I still know I got a lot of learning to do about myself. I still have a lot of learning to do about my children. I have to, I have 3 kids, and okay, these 2 things didn't work out for the first one, so I might not try that with the second one. Oh, this and that worked for the second one, so I'm gonna do that with the third one too. Like, it's just, we do not want to be stuck in an overthinking state where we are overthinking stuff. No, we're not doing that. But what we are doing is paying attention so well, that we can think it. We're to the point where spirit and ourself, mind, body, and soul is one in alignment with the divine, with the higher self. You think it, you get it. Okay? Literally just like that. Like, you think it and it comes out. You ask a question in your mind, the result comes out. The answers come to you. It's not hard. It's not hard, but it ain't easy neither. It's going to take a lot of, this is where we build our personal strength. Not knowing what the outcome, we know where we want to go, but we don't know what the complete outcome is going to be, because things turn and change, and you could be going straight and then the road turns to the side, so you have to figure out if going this way or that way is correct. Like, you have to constantly be paying attention from back here. You have to be paying attention to up there while you're back here, but not overthinking it. Like, okay, I'm about to come to a crossroad. Which way am I going to go? So that I already know which way to go before I get there. Do you understand what I'm saying? Paying attention so well that you are avoiding everything that was sent and meant to like still sway you off your path. It can't, because you're paying so much attention that you're constantly in upward motion, constantly moving forward in your life. Even though you are going to have negative things happen. You are going to have derailments happen. How are you going to handle those derailments? How are you going to handle those things that happen that you cannot control? Are you going to fall apart, or are you going to keep it together, figure it out, learn what you need to learn, and keep it moving? Can't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Got to keep moving. Okay? Constantly keep looking to the brighter day, for a new day, for a better outcome. You know it's going to come. You're going to get it. Everything that you want will come your way, as long as you're in alignment with your assignment and you're doing what you're personally supposed to do. Your personal best is required at all times. Yes, we may not be our best. There are times I've slipped recently myself, and it drew me inside. So then I started to change the way I reacted when things went in a way that I couldn't control. So instead of getting upset about it, I just learned how to deal with it. Learn how to be okay with someone else's mistakes, even though they're directly connected to me, but they're not so connected that it's going to ruin everything that I'm building for myself. And I can't allow myself to fall apart because someone else doesn't really know how to figure out their path. I just have to be here as a cushion in case they trip, to help pick them back up, keep them moving forward. That's all I'm supposed to do. That's all you're supposed to do. You can't fix everybody. You can't fix their life. You can help in a situation. You can help make things better, but no, in no way can you take in somebody else's defeat or their bad karma as your own. And that's another thing. Stay out the way of karma. When you know that somebody is not the greatest person, and I'm saying this shit because shit gotta be real these days with ourselves and with the people around us and the people that we are attaching to, okay? If you know that person really ain't shit, To a lot of people, you better expect karma to be coming that person's way. And if it's you, then you better expect karma to come, because we all have a debt to pay, whether it be good karma or bad karma. You don't want bad karma, but it happens because we ain't perfect. We make mistakes and we have lessons to learn. So because of that, we put ourselves in bad situations. We do some things that's not really in alignment with our character. And because of that, we got some debts to pay. So once you pay them debts, you start to become a new person, okay? So you have to constantly be paying attention to the next person next to you and they damn the decisions that they're making. If them decisions ain't the kind of decisions you would be making, you better get out the way, because people have their own karma to pay. And if you're in the way, it will become your karma too, all right? And you don't want that. When positive karma is coming somebody else's way and you doing negative shit, negative karma is going to come your way and it could affect them too. So it's like paying attention to yourself. I know that I can't be out here doing shit that's going to bring down my character or mess up my alignment. Like I can't. And no matter how good something may look, if I know in my heart my intuition's on point and I trust it now. So like once I know and I get that feeling like, nah, I'll keep it moving. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep it moving. Like, because I'm not about to go through no more negative karma that I don't need to necessarily go through. I done did that. I done paid my debt for the most part, I believe. And I'd like to have my good karma now. My dharma. I deserve that. I've pushed through when I was meant to fold. I didn't. Okay? And I continue to uplift other people even in my darkest of moments. Okay, I'm always helping somebody else and trying to help myself is what I am to help. I don't try, I do. I am helping myself and those around me the best that I can while I'm being the best that I can. So anyway, I hope my headphones wasn't like annoying. I hope y'all can hear me, because this was a good message and I love giving messages. I love talking to people who want to hear me. One last thing, let me say, pay attention to the fact that a lot of people may not want to hear what you have to say, especially if you're talking about spirituality in a way where it's like, really paying attention to the shit you do and the things that you do to other people. Everybody ain't on that path right now. Everybody not on that path. So pay attention to that shit. If you start really awakening to yourself and you start becoming consciously aware and the other folks around you is not, and they not even trying to pick up on none of that, LIG that shit, let it go. You have to. You immediately must detach, because anything that you're building for yourself will crumble. Your foundation from here on in has to be strong, built with cement. You understand what I'm saying? Strong as hell. Will last through an earthquake. It has to be that type of shit these days. Because if not, you have nothing. Hello.
Hey.
Pretty good. If your foundation's not strong, you're not strong. So make sure it's as strong as you are. Okay? I love everybody. Like, share, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Put me on the algorithms. Let other people hear this message and others. So anyway, with that being said, I'm looking and shit. Sorry guys. But I love y'all. Have a great day. Remember, stay positive. Always checking your scene. You can be in your mind, but don't overthink things. It is what it is. If it's for you, it'll be for you. It can never be taken from you. All right? So have a great day, everybody. Later.